Hey everyone, Zoraz here from Not Casuals. Today I'm bringing you a quick video to let you know the new Starglitter Store coming in Genshin Impact on the month of January, as well as the new Abyss levels that are completely changed from what we previously had. So I'm just going to go on a quick overview of what is included. Of course, on Asia server, this is live already, and it is coming for America server in a few hours. So first, the Starglitter Exchange. Of course, the Blackcliff Weapons are back. Now, the Blackcliff Weapons offer crit damage, which is a very unique stat to get on weapons. They are some of the best weapons in some builds, so very, very good purchase there. As well as, of course, Fischl and Xiangling are now both on the Starglitter Store. That is amazing. Fischl is probably one of the most valuable 4-star character supports in the game, simply for the fact that she can drop a turret that lasts for so long and that attacks with you. It is absolutely amazing. And at C6, she is probably the most broken character in Genshin Impact and makes any content completely trivial. She is amazing. If you are anywhere near C6, or if you are going to be pulling in Albedo's banner to get her, this is probably the most worthwhile purchase of the month. It is insanely valuable. She is so powerful. We have an entire video showcasing her and how to build her, as well as an entire video showcasing her at C6 with characters such as Child, and it is brutal. Now, next, we obviously have Xiangling as well. Now, that is great because that is not a free-to-play character. Now, that is one of the original 4-star. That is absolutely amazing as well. And her C6 is very, very powerful. So, if you are near C6 or C1, C2, and C4 are all absolutely powerful on her as well. She's one of the best support characters in the game. And she is also a very, very decent main physical damage dealer. So, if you are using her, this is going to be a great month for you. I am very excited about this. Now, going to the Abyss, of course, there are new chambers from 9 to 12. All the monsters have changed. Now, we're going to have to make some videos about the new chambers while playing them when they're available on our servers. But for now, I'm going to give you a quick overview of all the new chambers. So, of course, Floor 9 is changed. Floor 9 Chamber 1 now has cryo mobs. Now, this is no mobs that we're not used to. You only really need to have fire to fight these mobs, but it is interesting that they have replaced some chambers with now more cryo again. So we'll have to see what is awaiting us in the future, but this seems like this is going to be a lot more small monsters. So Venti and Sucrose, rejoice, you're going to have fun in these floors. Now for Chamber 2, again, very similar mob types, again, a lot of cryo, and the second half is going to be Fachuis. Now, they are annoying, but at level 74, at least they're a bit more bearable than they were at floor 12. So again, you will need fire to deal with this one, and you will need cryo to deal with this one. So as long as you have a fire cryo and fire in your first team, you're going to be doing great on this floor. Now, Chamber 3 for floor 9 is, again, more frost mobs. So you're going to be needing a lot of fire characters in the new Abyss again. Now, this is the new Lava Churl or Lava Churl, whatever you want to call them. So these we've been dealing with in Dragon Spine. They are pretty damn hard hitting, but they are pretty easy to avoid their hits if you can dodge and iframe them properly. And again, Cryo Abyss Mage here with a shield wall, but an ice shield wall. So again, fire. This floor, you need fire in both teams. Next, floor 10, Chamber 1. Surprise, more cryo here. Again, all these mobs we're pretty used to. Abyss mages, slimes, and there's an electro assassin mage. So this is an annoying one, but you don't need special element to deal with it. So far, fire is all you need in this floor. Again, here, more ice shield wall, more cryo, more Fachui cryo mages. Now this is a assassin mage, so a bit different. They're very annoying. You need fire to deal with them because they have a shield as well. So this is going to be an interesting floor again to bring more pyro in. Last, floor 10, Chamber 3. Now we have, again, the exact same Assassin Mage, which is a cryo, and we have another Frost Arm Lava Churl. Now, you will most likely be needing Pyro in both teams as well. This is going to be a bit easier if it's only one of them. If it's two of them, it might get pretty brutal. And we have a Factory Pyro Agent. Now, these guys are annoying because they go invisible and they hit stupidly hard, but if you put a marker on them, or you use your elemental vision, or you use like Child's Riptide or something like that to keep track of them, they are very easy to dodge and deal with. But this is still going to be a pretty shitty floor in general. Now going into floor 11, we are going to be dealing with kind of what we had already on floor at 9. So a lot of Electro Slime, again, with some Hydro Mage and Hydro Slimes, which we didn't have in these floors before. Hydro Mages are notoriously probably the worst mages to deal with because of the fact that there is no element that deals with them very well. Cryo and Electro both deals with Hydro Mages, but not as well as other elements deal with other mages. So it's going to be annoying, but it's still pretty easy to deal with, especially with Cryo, because you can basically freeze them and they don't annoy you as much. Now, these guys are pretty standard. You'll need a Claymore character in this floor to deal with that. And then the next floor is going to be interesting. Now, we can't see the whole thing, but the screenshot that I have isn't full, but this is going to be a horde floor. There's going to be a lot of mobs. Venti and Sucrose are going to love this floor. And we have a Fatui Electro Mage, as well as a Fatui Pyro Agent, and a lot of small mobs. So this is basically similar to the Viridescent Veneer domain, which has exactly kind of these mobs. So if you want to practice, you can go in there, but obviously they're level 90, so this is going to be pretty rough. But a lot of these mobs are at least a bit lower hitting mob, because there are a lot more of them instead of being one very strong mob. So we will see what we have to deal with when we get there. Now, for the last chamber of floor 11, we are going to be dealing with Fatui guys again, and more of these Power Agent and Sissin Mage. Now, the one good thing about these guys is that you don't need special elements to deal with them, because they don't have shields, but they're still pretty annoying. But in here, you will definitely need a Claymore character to deal with the Geochanter. You're going to need a Cryo character to deal with the Electro Hammer guy, and you're going to need probably the Cryo character or an Electro character to deal with the Hydro Gunner. Now, the Cryo character will do fine, so if you have that, you'll be fine for both of them, but more damage like Electro will definitely help you there as well. Now, these are level 92 mobs, so this is going to be a pretty hard floor. This is going to look similar to what floor 12 last floors look like right now. So, you know, we're going to have to bring your teams pretty specific here. There's going to be a lot of elements needed, but in these floors, at least, there's no big shield wall, so you can mix and match your teams depending on what you're going to be dealing with in these floors. Now, for the last floor, floor 12, this is going to be the real hard one, of course, the end game one. It looks very interesting. At least so far, there's not much cryo in this. Now, rock shield wall, and a blazing guy. So these are all dealable with any element as long as you have a claymore to break the shield. Even then, you don't even need it. You can go behind them. Now, the second half has a rune guard and an Eye of the Storm. So the only requirement here is an archer and good dodging skills. Floor 12, Chamber 2 has a horde of treasure hoarders, which is actually going to be probably very annoying, but very easy to deal with in terms of being not the hardest mobs to counter. Don't need special elements for them, but if you have Venti or Sucrose, you will love this floor very much. And the second half only has Power Agents, so probably more than one, maybe two, maybe four. Again, very annoying to deal with, deal insane amount of damage, but you must bring a character that is able to track them, and you must dodge, and you will be able to deal with them pretty easily if you are at least geared and high level, of course. Now, the ultimate floor of the Abyss, floor 12, Chamber 3, has very interesting, annoying mobs. Again, some of these we're pretty used to. The Sissin Mage of the Electro and the Fatui Power Agent seem to be the real hard ones here. Of course, these are going to be very tanky, but pretty easy to avoid their attacks. So it's going to be a floor where you're probably going to be wanting to bring a Sucrose or a Venti in the first half, because of the other floors there's a lot of small mobs. So that's going to be something that will be game-changing. Venti will be the god of this level, I can already guarantee you. He is already the god of Anemo, and he is already the god of the lower level of the Abyss. Now, this new Abyss just makes him the god of the entire Abyss, because there are so many levels with small mobs that it is going to be insane. Sucrose, with some constellation especially, will also deal with that just fine. So for this floor, there's not going to be any special elements you're going to need to bring. You're going to need to bring some nice healing, and you're going to need to be on your game to dodge the Power Agent. And of course, the Sissin Mage is really annoying to deal with if they get their shields up. Basically, you just have to kite them around. So we're going to have full videos showcasing how we deal these floors coming up in the future, as well as we'll definitely do them on stream as soon as we can. But as of now, this is just an overview of all the floors. I'm going to be sharing all these images on the Not Casuals Discord server in the resource channel. So if you want to, just join our Discord and go and check it out. As well as we have giveaways going on for Genshin Impact every month, so you can participate in the giveaways and come watch us on the live streams for the giveaways. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for everybody who's been supporting our channel. We have seen incredible growth in 2020, and we are going to be going in 2021 with a lot of hype and exciting stuff for the future. So thank you everybody for the support, for watching, and I hope to see you on the next videos next year. Happy New Year's to everyone.